up one morning as the sun reaches dawn. You're gonna look around in your mind, girl. You're gonna find that I'm gone. You didn't realize. You didn't realize. You didn't realize. You didn't realize. Why you gonna miss me, baby? Why you gonna miss me, baby? Yeah, you gonna miss me, Tom. Yeah, yeah,
30. Let's get started in 30 seconds, right? We'll start.
Here
really
goes. San Francisco time before the
before the earthquake.
before the earthquake is 12:39.
That's right. And we'll really get started this time.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. These people that left my concert, they said as soon as we left your concert, these lights started following us, and they kept observing us like they had to watch us real closely. And their lights, I already know what they looked like. They were just like that, and that's the reason they were there and everything, just to tell me, buddy, we got lights on you too,
All
man.
of a sudden, the lights are on you.
Oh, man.
Okay, Rocky, let's start. What about music? When did you first start getting seriously interested in music and start playing? Who did you listen to first, and how did it happen?
Little Richard and Bob Dylan, I couldn't believe that, this little young guy, Steve Allen, he digs him up, man. He's groovy, man. I'd love to meet Steve Allen. He, all of a sudden, he has, he says, well, here's somebody you've never heard of, and all of a sudden, there's a young guy, and he's got a guitar and a harmonica. He says, but you who philosophize disgrace, and he criticizes all fears, take the rag away from your face, 'cause now ain't the time for your tears. And I said, what is that, the James Dean of music, man? I couldn't believe it.
I think I remember seeing that very same show when he was on that time. Yeah, that was amazing. So it was sort of influence of people like that.
Yeah, and I tell you, I've been influenced by, James Brown, he screams like, I've been getting into screaming like that real thing that hurts you. Just, I wonder where he is, just, and when he plays that organ, it's too much. So I was influenced by James Brown, and I like, it's real strange. I like when it was real strange for the Elevators to be the only ones doing this feedback and standing on your amplifier and banging your guitar, and hear groups like the Who and the Yardbirds that would be doing that too. And like when we heard Shapes of Things, we said, my God, we better get our stuff out, man, because these guys are just really, Yeah. I said, that really bothered us, because we had some stuff that just hadn't, we'd already recorded and hadn't been released. And we said, man, we better watch that. We better start getting our stuff out, because these cats are in on it. Yeah. And that's the same thing I think it's going to happen with me, is I have all these, I'm into this horror bag with rock and roll music, and I call it horror rock. And I'm just afraid that with all, as much as these sickies love horror, like Robert Bloch and Alfred Hitchcock, people are going to boom in on that, man. It's not going to be long before there are going to be rock and roll horror songs.
heard on the radio almost a month or two after that, and at first I thought, this is an English band.
Yeah, what'd you hear?
I just come, you're going to miss me. It sounded like an English band last week. And I said, my God. You know, and then the DJ, this is in the days when even on AM radio, they play things like the Elevators.
They wouldn't play it on KLW because of drug
right. But I was
implications.
just shocked. And then they said, you know, this is a local group. And I could not believe it, quite frankly, because you know, the way y'all sounded. I mean, it was amazing.
When they first picked for me, man, I couldn't believe it. They started picking. I said, "You got to be kidding me, man! I'd never heard anything like that." You know, I just, you know, just blew my mind. You know? They said we want to form a super band. We want you to be our singer, and I said, "Too much."
When did the Elevators start, and how?
Well, it's real strange about the Elevators, man. They started out unbelievable, and they ended that way too. It's just like the only proof you ever had of them was if you really knew that you had proof of actually having experienced the Elevators, because there's, you know, you can't. It's like a myth, you know, and the way they played, you know. I'm talking about the other musicians, you know, that just.
Well, I saw y'all enough times to have experienced that. As I was telling you before, I saw y'all the first time at that Benefit Methodist Student Center, and then as much as time allowed, every time y'all played in Austin, boy, I tried to be there, and it was, you know, extraordinary experience. I mean, y'all were different every time. Y'all were unique every time. I never got tired of seeing you. It was just amazing. Who was writing the material, you know, at first? They came to you and said...
See, this is the thing. I wrote the melodies, and Stacy would write the melodies, and then every once in a while I've seen your face before. I've known you all my life. I wrote that, and then I got too close to it, and I couldn't write about it because I wanted this big deja vu, and now I'm home, and I was singing that now I'm home, and they knocked out. So, well, I'll tell you what, Clementine said, I'll write the rest of the words for you. And then I would write the melodies, and Tommy Hall would write the words, and then we got Pal St. John. I've got a Pal St. John that's never been released. Writing you this letter to say I'm feeling better, getting used to spending all my nights alone. Wouldn't worry about it, I can do without it. Writing you to say I'm on the right track now. Got my consolations, my anticipations, keeps me smiling every time I think your way. I see morning showers while away my hours, writing you to say I'm on the right track now. If you'd come and see me, that would really free me. Tell me what the trip you took has done for you. Come and be my lover. I think you'll discover that I'm like the zephyr down the right track now. Writing you to say I'm on the right track. Writing you to say I'm on the right track. Writing you to say I'm on the right track now. It was really strange. Like, we played with Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, you know, and did them in a little town near Houston. And we were fixing to go get something to eat, and before they let the elevators go in to get their food after our gig, they had to search our car and all our amplifiers and everything to make sure we didn't have any grass, stuffed up in it or something.
Because you must have quickly gotten a reputation then, right?
Well, they decided, look, this guy's quit school in the 11th grade. And why? Because he has long hair and he's too morbid and weird beliefs, and here he is, in a psychedelic band. Well, hey, buddy, we got to put our finger on that. So they did.
Churches always got the white of the devil in me. Call the fat of demonism and ends begin. Thanks now shing and the beauty as in reaches in. White faces, always haunt me so beautifully. Learning temples, meditating churches, always got the white of the devil in me. Fire breathing, with his serpent tongue, a wagon. White faces, always haunt me so beautifully. Learning temples, meditating churches, always got the white of a devil in me. White faces, always haunt me so beautifully. Learning temples, meditating churches, always got the white of the devil in me. Always got the white of the devil in me. Always got the white of the devil in me.
What Dylan songs do you like especially?
Well, I just
Mainly
love
old ones?
or Tambourine Man. I just, the Elevators, man, that song was like television, man. We had it going all the time. You don't want these songs to be lost, and you have a feeling like a lot of people haven't heard them, and make them go back and listen to them again, 'cause... Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I come following you. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I come following you. It's real strange, but, I'd be in church, and there would be certain songs that would just knock me out, like Oh Holy Night, and they were like some rock and roll song, man, like plugging in your favorite, station,
Speaking of church and all of that, what kind of, if it's not intruding too much, what kind of spiritual or religious background did you have?
Well, I've gone through 3 changes. I thought I was a Christian, then I was with the devil, where I signed my soul to the devil, and then, Bird has copies of it, where I did. And then the third one where I know who I am, I feel like I'm a monster. I feel like I know I'm the robe of many colors spoke of in the Bible. In other words, a demon, a gremlin, a goblin, a vampire, a ghost, and an alien, with a brain about this big.
come back. Remember Buchanan? But you're not Buchanan. I don't look like him, but I am him. Don't you recognize the voice, Jim? I promised to see you die, and I will. The creature with the atom brain. 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 I told you I would live to see you die. I am watching you now. I told you I would see you die.
Well, with my audience, I like to shock my audience. I like to, I like to be a one that every time I sing them a song that they're going to, it's going to be something that they didn't expect, something that, in other words, it's like, when you see a new suit of clothes or something, when you see something that, usually something that you buy that's new is something that you are pleasantly surprised with, something you've never seen before. It's completely new to you. And horror is a very easy way to shock somebody, so to speak,
Two-headed dog. I'd be working in the Kremlin with a two-headed dog. Two-headed dog.
you know, music's going to move along, you know. Rock and roll will never die, but you have your new wave, you know, your new things. They asked me, they said, what I think about new waves, and I told them I knew it came from beneath the sea, but I didn't see any new waves.
That's pretty good.
I have tried and tried everything I know how. I have died and died because of bad finale results I could allow. I have cried and cried uneasy days and sleepless nights too. But there's nothing I can do but wait for you. There are other girls, I'm sure, but not for me. To go for other girls are around, but I never tried to score. I be alone all the time, being completely true. I who would wait forever, wait for you. How must it take so long? I can only try in these unsure times to be strong until I can know something further of you than I belong. I can only wait and hope for not wrong. I can't plant any more plants. I can't light any more fires for your cake. I can't lay any more traps. My and all traps have already been laid with all bait. I could kiss you, hug you, so many things I could do with you. But there's nothing I can do but wait for you. Dun, dun, dun.